What's up, Handle Geeks? It's Grind O'Clock, Heavy You Grinder today. Today, we're gonna show you some different moves that you can do as drills and combos. So pretty much no matter what your defender does, you got a way to react them and beat them. Are we ready to do this? So there's gonna be 2 sequences I'm gonna give you, and the details are big on all of them. Of course, I'm gonna break them down for you. So first, we're gonna start with some inside out combos. Hand starts from the outside of the basketball, rotates over the top, pushes it back out, kind of in like a circular motion. Big key is the opposite foot of the hand that's dribbling. You wanna step out with that foot, bend that knee when you step then so you can push off hard and explode to the basket as quick as you can. You also want to try to synchronize that ball movement with the foot movement, so that'll really help sell the fake. The other thing is try to lean those shoulders into the fake. That'll help sell it to your defender, and then try to get to the basket in as few dribbles as possible. Max is doing it with 2 dribbles here. You'll see Savannah doing it in 1 dribble. She's really pushing off and exploding hard to get to the hoop. Once you've mastered that, try keeping the ball a little bit closer to your body and make the inside out motion a little bit tighter and lower to the ground. So before I jump into the combos for this, I want to let you know there's going to be next level combos for everything at the end of the video. So the inside out combo is going to be basically to go into a crossover, but like I said, the details are big. You want to step with the same side foot as the hand that's dribbling and lean into it by bending that knee and push off into the opposite direction. Also try to get the shoulders into it. That'll help sell the fake more to the defender that you're actually going to go from that inside out. Also, you want to extend the ball a little bit to help sell that fake that you're going to go in that direction. Besides that, get some pop on that crossover by snapping the wrist and pulling that shoulder across quickly. That'll help take it next level. Besides that, you could take things next level by trying to keep that crossover lower, and then once again, try to get to the basket in as few dribbles as possible to make sure you're working on exploding to the basket out of that crossover. Next counter move, we're going to add a hesitation from that first crossover into a recross back to the original direction. You want to make sure you come upright with your torso a little bit with this and try to get both feet on the ground for a split second to help sell that fake. You can take it next level by pausing even longer with those feet. That'll really make your defender think that you might pick the basketball up. And then to go crazy next level with it, get your eyes to the rim and your offhand next to the basketball so your defender thinks there's a good chance you might try to pick the ball up and shoot. A lot of times they'll close that gap on you and you can cross them nasty. Steph Curry gets guys with this one a lot. One thing you can do to set this up even better is from that inside out and that first crossover, go into more of a side step. That'll make it look like you're trying to create separation a little bit more. That'll make the shot fake more convincing, and then they'll bite more and that second cross will work even better. Once again, from that hezzy cross, try to get to the basket in as few dribbles as possible so you're being explosive out of the move. Next up is between the legs attack combos. We're going to start with a very specific style of between the legs. Whichever foot is in the back when you go into that between the legs, we want to immediately drive that leg forward. We don't want to make this like a between the legs and hezzy like a lot of players tend to do. As you're driving that back leg forward, also dip that shoulder down to help protect the basketball from the defender. Also, try to make sure you're keeping your feet low to the ground and you're dropping down into that between the legs, not hopping down. Think about falling into that position. Once you get better at that, really focus on extending that first step distance so you're covering more ground in that first step and reducing the speed it takes to get that foot off the ground and starting to move forward. Also, to speed things up, focus on pounding that basketball between your legs with some force and then grip it with the receiving hand. That'll help you get everything off a lot quicker and more control. And of course, get to your layup in as few dribbles as possible. Counter move, we're going to go quickly into a low, tight, behind the back, slightly wrapping it forward so we can cover ground immediately from it. Just like in the between the legs, that back leg is going to drive forward. That puts your body kind of in a 45-degree angle position. Perfect to go right into that behind the back as you're tight to the defender. Also try to think about wrapping it so the ball starts coming forward right out of that behind the back and you can start covering some ground with your feet right away. Try to keep the ball below your butt and get it in and out of that hand as quick as you can. And again, get to the rim in as few dribbles as possible so you're being explosive out of it. One of the biggest keys to make this quicker is get those hips down low on the between the legs and keep them low so that second hand is weighting down low just an inch off the ground so you can immediately catch it and push it behind the back. Counter move is going to be similar to something we did before. We're going to go into a crossover, selling a hard fake by leaning into it. There's two ways you can go about this from this behind the back. You can add one regular dribble and really lean those shoulders into it and make that direction change. Or you could take that one regular dribble and just make a sharp change of direction without as much lean into it. Or you can go directly into that crossover, no regular dribble in between to take things next level. Of course, from all these options, get to the rim in as few dribbles as possible so you can keep yourself accountable with being explosive. And as always, you can take things even more next level by trying to do things even lower. Try to keep that ball at knee height the entire combo for the between the legs, the behind the back, and the crossover. As promised, I have next level combos for all this stuff. Pinned to the top comment, I'm gonna have another video that's got some crossovers that you can add as counters to any of these, or you can add them as setups to the beginning, and that'll give you a lot of options. In fact, you could add a setup and a counter if you really want to go next level. I'll also have a free ball handling workout pinned to that top comment to help thousands of players improve their ball handling and athleticism at the same time. I'm sure to help you too. Be sure to subscribe and turn on all notifications so you can immediately catch out the newest videos and improve your game ASAP. And do me a solid, if this video helped you out, hit that like button. It does help the channel, it helps me grow, and I would really appreciate it if you found this video helpful. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in that video pinned to the comments next.